So try it again. Starting me over right back at the end.
When was the last time you were afraid? I haven't been afraid a day in my life.
The dead don't die, the heart still beats, head held high, I haunt these streets, lies kill me 100,000 times. You can try, but the dead don't die. Knock me down, 6 feet deep, one more round, no reprieve. Lies kill me 100,000 times. You can try. In the mirror, no reflection. Another day, just another resurrection. Where's the glory?
It's a city home to one of the most loyal and passionate fan bases in football. And all the noise they're making is being captured by the Dome here at Ford Field in Detroit. Straight ahead is what should be a very entertaining matchup between the Minnesota Vikings and the Detroit Lions.
McPherson set to kick off.
Ready to get this game started, here's M. McPherson. And we're off in Detroit. His return starts at the 5. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Now the Lions calling a timeout. They're first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10.
Hey, volunteer.
From the gun, it's again to Bigsby. Well, maybe the right... To the game's going to be headed in the proper direction, Brock, but their first play winds up going backwards. That's a nice, quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Williams from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And that will not be enough for a first down.
No, kid, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
About set. This is 3rd and 5. Working from the gun, Williams. That's caught. It's McLaurin downfield. Into the red zone. It's a Minnesota touchdown. The Vikings take a 6-0 lead right away. Terry McLaurin with the touchdown.
It's an old adage, but it's a true adage. Speed kills. And gosh, I love that, Kate. Right from the jump, you don't wait to get your playmaker started. Get him the ball early and put a fear of God into this defense.
On is Chad Ryland for the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Vikings will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Lions nothing.
All set now for the kickoff. Ryland with the honors. This will end up as a touchback.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. The Vikings call a timeout. It'll be their first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. Starting this drive with a design run. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. Offense up to the line
No
fast.
gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Next, quick out wide, complete. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive during this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
We go with a design keeper. And this one does not have a chance. They were ready for that one, and the effort brings up 4th down.
No gain on the play. It's 4th down.
Here we go on 4th. Nix escapes the pocket. Nix slides in safely, doing so after he picked up that first down. Working quickly here.
A gain of 19 yards. And the Lions 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
On 1st down, it's Nix. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. First time this game they've looked to him, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
2nd down, here's Nix again. Going all the way to the end zone here. And he brings it in for the Detroit touchdown. The Lions finish up their opening drive. Evan McPherson on to try the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Lions start off well, tie things 7-7. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Return coming from the 6. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort. call here, coming for the shotgun. Shotgun give now to Bigsby. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. It's a pickup of 33 yards. And the Vikings are going to have a first down.
Those unsung heroes, those big guys up front on the O-line, let's give them a little love right here, okay? They don't always get the attention they deserve on broadcast, but let me tell you, they played a huge role in that big old run.
So the big play gets him just beyond midfield. It's first down. Out of the gun, here's Williams. Chased out to his right. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
Positive that effort. He didn't go backwards. Didn't have a negative play. If there was a negative, you didn't get a whole lot done with your legs. Got to be more efficient now on second down.
Now here's Williams. And down he goes. The Lions rush gets home. And that's going to add some distance onto this upcoming third down.
Well, the first sack of the game, Kate, as you just called, is a big one. You're going to make this guy pay if he's trying to play too much hero ball. Got to find a way to get the ball out of your hand.
Will this drive continue? Here comes third down. Third and long for him here. Downfield finds Lambert Smith. He has this down to the 34. Well, most drives should end right there, but they beat the defense and converts on 3rd and 17. So they'll head up here 1st and 10 from the 34.
First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Williams set to pass. Complete to his back. Take Bigsby. And this one does not go far.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a punt. Go get a completion. You're at a premium in this league.
No luck finding his receiver that time. And that makes it third down. They'll throw 3rd and long. He's able to hit Ridley. Complete. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that means a fresh set of downs for Minnesota.
A gain of 12. First down, Minnesota.
Up the middle they go with Bigsby. Trying to make it happen, but no luck. This goes backwards on first down.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling our running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Williams will look to throw. Oh, not like this. An interception ends that drive. And the Lions take over on his 5th interception of the season.
You know, I can still hear the call all the way up in the booth. Okie! That's what that whole defense screams after an interception, and you see everybody getting involved. That nearly went for a house call. Just an incredible effort by that offense to run it down. But even with that, they will take that Okie any day. What a huge pick in return for that defense.
Throwing on first down, Nix. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Offensive line fast.
Loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11. At the Vikings' 22-yard line.
Bombers.
Shotgun snap to Nix. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
I think those big old boxing gloves might have made a better catch and better call than receiver gloves right there for that that one. It is going to be a fight to hang on the ball, and we just saw physicality personified.
Captain.
On third down, here's Nix. Oh, someone stepped in, gets intercepted. Jamel D makes the play.
Intercepted by the Vikings. They'll take over first and 10 at their own 7-yard line.
Vikings to the line now. Here's first and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. They get it right back. That's intercepted.
Must be paying these guys daily, not the hourly rate, because it took them just one play to answer interception for interception. We're right back, basically, to where we were 2 snaps ago, with a whole lot of excitement in between.
At the 1-yard line.
Got it off that interception, Brock. Let's see if they can pay that off with points. Here's first and goal.
Ready. Olay.
Oh my, it's intercepted in the end zone. Mika Fitzpatrick has got it. And the Vikings get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
First and 10 at their own 11-yard line.
Minnesota into formation. It's first and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. That one doesn't find its man. Incomplete.
I like that right there, Pete. Early in this game, show your cards. Double this guy. They know his ability, his reputation. Make somebody else beat you.
After the incomplete pass, here comes second and 10. To throw, Williams. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that sack may change the next play call as it sends them backwards ahead of third down.
Loss of 6 yards.
These two NFC North teams have played one so far. Both teams neck and neck so far. We're back to Ford Field right after this. We're ready now for the second quarter to begin. Vikings in control of it. They're stuck behind the sticks on 3rd and long. Here he goes, 3rd and long. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. He was looking for Terry McLaurin. And now they're staring at 4th and long.
Tendencies tend to show themselves, Kate, and really come to life on 3rd downs. Right? They want to go to their best receiver. Defense knows it. They know that tendency. They double it, and they make the play.
Sam Martin on now to punt it away on 4th. And his first effort, a tough one. It's going to come from the back of his own end zone. Not much room, and he doesn't get a lot of leg behind it. And this one's soaring over the sideline pretty early. It looks like they'll give him to a little beyond the 30. First down now, ball at the 33.
Captain. Ready. Go. Bombers.
Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions take the lead on the first play of the drive. Going after up and good by McPherson. And the Lions break that tie and now lead by 7.
Vikings 7. Set to kick off.
kickoff. Here's a return from the 7. And this drive will start inside the 25.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Vikings to the line now. Here's 1st and 10. Running left with Bigsby. And this play reaches the 35 before it comes to an end. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down to just one play. Get that big play potential on the ground. Jeez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
First down, and they go right back to it. He's only able to get back to the line. It's going to be 2nd down.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, or tackle behind the line. But a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Again, it's Bigsby. Pop behind the line here on 2nd down, which is only going to make things tougher for this 3rd down coming up. Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
This drive in some serious trouble. It's 3rd and 12. Throw here, 3rd down. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play. Jarring loose, incomplete. He was looking for Terry McLaurin. So that brings up 4th and long.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, but because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it. They turn it over on downs. First down now, ball at the 33. Nix from the gun. Vikings bring pressure, and they got him. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
2nd and 16 at the 39-yard line.
Moving quickly, trying to get set. Out of the gun, it's Nix. Throwing for the back of the end zone. And he has the catch. Gets both feet in. That's a touchdown. The Lions take a 13-point lead. Jaden Reed, the touchdown. Extra point added on by McPherson. And the Lions double their lead to 14.
Vikings 7. Set to kick off.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Has this at the 6. He's brought down just inside the 25. Minnesota in the formation. It's 1st and 10. To throw is Williams. Oh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not at the standard they set for themselves.
Still 10 to go. Second down now from the 23. They'll give up the gut to Bigsby. Gets it forward for a gain of 3. The Amador Lenore there on the stop. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
A gain of 4. And it's third down.
Third down. Here's Williams. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
You never ever, as an offense, like 3-and-outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on third down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
Fourth down, Williams. Has him on the quick hitter. The defense seizing the opportunity. Great stop. They've got a turnover on downs, and they get their guys the ball in plus territory. New set of downs for them from the 31.
Almost set. Away. Captain.
On first and 10, here's Nix. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
After the incompletion, still at that 31-yard line, second and 10.
Almost. Bombers, bomb. Away. Ready.
To throw, here's Nix. Makes the connection. This is Jaden Blue. And he's going to get this down to the 9. That puts him in goal to go.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
Nix, quick out wide, complete. And he's in for the Detroit touchdown. The Lions make it a 3-possession game. Jaden Reed, the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. That one right down the middle. And the Lions stretch their lead to 21. Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Return coming from the 6. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. Vikings to the line now. Here's first and 10. Working from the gun, Williams. He's going to get a hand in there and knock that one away. So second down now after the incompletion.
Any DB prefers a highlight reel interception to just forcing an incomplete pass. As soon as he realized the pick wasn't possible on the play, he gets his hands on it and made sure it wasn't completed.
Off to the races, middle of the field. He does it. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings fighting back and shaving 6 off that lead.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him run.
Ryland now for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Vikings get it back to a 14-point game.
Vikings 14.
Set now for the kickoff. Ryland with the honors. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. First and 10.
Almost set. Ready. 180. Wait, hard.
Trying to throw this from the gun. He beams one deep right side. This is caught inside the 15. He's going to take this in. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions stretch their lead to a 3-score advantage. McPherson at the point after.
McPherson for the extra point.
Extra point set right down the middle. The Lions stretch their lead to 21.
Lions 35. Vikings 14. McPherson set
Here's
to kick
McPherson
off.
on to handle the kickoff. Fielded at the 7. Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
At their own 29-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Williams from the gun. Got for big yards on the right side. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings fighting back and shaving 6 off that lead.
Minnesota.
A receiver this skilled, well, he's got every route in his back pocket. But sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go run right by him.
Ryland able to connect on the point after. And the Vikings get it back to a 14-point game.
Vikings 21. Chad Ryland to kick off.
All set now for the kickoff. Ryland with the honors. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. Nick's now to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for 2nd down.
2nd down.
Even though there's a lot of game time left here, Kate, this just feels like a must for the defense. A little bit of desperation. You cannot allow this offense to find the end zone again. And a massive sack on 1st down, well, that's the right way to begin this series defensively.
Nix. Oh, put some heat on this deep ball. Left side. He's got it inside the 25. It's a huge pickup on the play. And that is good for Detroit 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Here's Nix to throw. And he's got it. It's in close. And we might be close to this lead growing again. That play gives him a 1st and goal.
That's another Detroit Lions 1st down. 1st and goal at the 2-yard line.
And he brings it in for the Detroit touchdown. The Lions boat racing them to the halftime locker room. McPherson at the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Lions stretch their lead to 21.
42. Vikings 21.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Here's a return from the 7. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Detroit calls timeout its second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Minnesota in the formation. It's 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Williams. Lasers this one deep down the middle. And this is going to end up incomplete. Really aired it out there on the first down, but just couldn't make the connection. Still 10 to go. 2nd down now from the 26. Williams will look to throw. And he's going to have this up near the 40, just a little bit short of it. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first. So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
First down. A gain of 13 yards.
First down, Williams to throw.
Vikings, first down.
Ridley makes the grab downfield. And they're going to stop him after he gets this to the 26. Pick up a 34 yards on that play. And the Vikings are going to have a first down. Offense in the hurry up here.
A gain of 34 yards. First down, Minnesota.
Williams to throw on first. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. Offense in the hurry up here.
A loss of 8 yards. It's 2nd down.
Throwing now out of the shotgun. And this one's not going to connect. Knocked away, and that failure to connect, Brock, means it's 3rd down.
Those are exactly the plays, Kate, that the corners in this league make their money and make their reputation. A one-on-one, and he wins that battle.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down. 3rd and long for him here. And the Lions are there to bring him down. Timeout taken here by the Lions. That's their 3rd. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
This defense has been doing it all, not just with the takeaways, but the pressure and what that does and how hard it is to play the quarterback position when you're taking a beating like this.
On 4th down, it's Williams. The desperate heave here for 6. Intercepted in the end zone. Maxwell Hairston picks it off.
This is one of the toughest tests yet in this game for the defense so far, Kate. Well, not only did they hold up, but they turned some momentum with that interception in the end zone.
Only half a minute to go in our half. Let's see how they begin the drive. On 1st down, it's Nix. Look at that power, deep left side. Big game downfield. And he's going to take this in. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions get more points to end a lopsided first half. Jaden Reed, the touchdown. His 3rd through the air this game. Going after up and good by McPherson. And the Lions grow their lead yet again.
Vikings 21. Evan McPherson set to kickoff.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Fielded at the 7. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
First and 10. At their own 26-yard line.
They've got first down here, but just 18 seconds to work with. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. He's looking deep once again. That's complete inside the 35. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings chop some of the lead off before the half. Terry McLaurin with the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game.
There are a couple different ways now. You can win on a fly route. You can just run right by somebody, or you can use that big body, try to win a one-on-one matchup. Whatever way you go about it, this is the type of plus side this route can provide.
Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. So no return this time. Let's see if they run a play or if they just decide to kneel out the half. Only 10 seconds remaining here, so 1st and 10 may be our last snap of the half.
Bombers. Captain. Drill. Ole. Kill.
He'll throw it. He's going to push one deep down the right. And this ball's incomplete with just 2 seconds remaining.
You know, that type of play is so doggone impressive, not just because it saves touchdowns. He had timed that perfectly to knock it free without drawing a flag or letting him establish possession for the score.
One last play before the break. Throwing here just before halftime. Pass is caught by Blue. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. He gets down inside the 35-yard line. Kickoff, Ryland with the honors. Set to return this, Trey Palmer. And he doesn't get very far, just beyond the 5-yard line.
Well, that's the case of either overthinking things or somehow not thinking enough on that kickoff return. You got to think the 20-yard line is worst case. Instead, the coverage team sticks it with a really long field ahead.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Everyone was set and at the line. The quarterback just didn't snap it before the play clock hit 0. Out of the gun, it's Nix. Looking downfield, and Fannin has it. Tackle made right around the 26. They strike for 23 yards. And the Lions have a 1st down. And those are the hurry up here.
10 at the 26-yard line.
Nix now on 1st and 10. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Again on 2nd and 10, Nix gets everything he has under this one. Brought in inside the 20. He's going to take this in. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions grow the lead coming out of halftime. Extra point added on by McPherson. The Lions continue McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Has this at the 6. He lost the football. And they steal it back on the return. And they limit the damage on the return, but it is still a turnover. No, we just don't see kick returns nearly as often as we used to, Brock, which makes impact plays on them like that so much rarer.
Yeah, that is so well said. Kind of reminds me of my son's baseball coach right at a young age. You're always coaching those guys, hey, the ball's going to come to you. The ball's going to come to you every single pitch. The ball's going to come to you. And these kickoff cover guys, they got to think in their mind every time is my chance to make a play, and they just did.
Throwing on first down, Nix. This is Reed working the right side. And he drives this forward to the 6. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 6-yard line.
Nix from the gun. It's to Reed again. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions trying to end this before the final quarter. Jaden Reed, the touchdown. Going after up and good by McPherson. And the Lions continue adding on to that lead.
Vikings 28. Kevin McPherson set to kick off.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Starting from the 5. And this drive will start inside the 25. First call here coming from the shotgun. Going with Bigsby here. Finds a seam, left side, he's off to the races. And he has it all the way down to the 30-yard line.
A gain of 47 on the play. And the Vikings first down. A gain of 47 yards. First down,
Coming to the
Vikings.
line for another 1st and 10. Lambert Smith now in motion. First down throw by Williams. Has him on the quick hitter. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that means a fresh set of downs for Minnesota.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum. Keep that defense hands to
Vikings first down.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
What is on?
Handoff here for Bigsby. And his progress is soft, but a nice 5-yard gain is what it was.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
Williams from the gun. And he has the Minnesota touchdown. The Vikings still need a lot more as they shrink the deficit. Terry McLaurin with the touchdown. His 3rd through the air this game. It's plays like this that make him so well regarded across this league, Brock.
Yeah, such just a difference-making receiver, Kate. You expect him to be the target down here. You did, I did, the defenders did. What makes him a star is even when people know his number's being called, he still finds a way to deliver.
Set now for the kickoff. Ryland with the honors. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10.
Hold on a sec. Bombers, catching. Drill.
Shotgun snap to Nix. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Working quickly here.
A loss of 7 brings up 2nd and 17 at the 28-yard line.
Nix looking to throw. He's throwing deep to the left side. Really pushing the envelope on 2nd down, but the deep shot doesn't work.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. He's going to try another deep one here. And they really went for it on 3rd down. Didn't bang, but the heave falls incomplete. Now they're facing 4th down.
You know, Kate, with the game that they put together, it's surprising to see them really run into any hiccups when they appear. They move the ball very well throughout, just unsuccessful on that 3rd down.
Going for it on 4th, Nix. He's got it to his running back. And he's going to take this down to the opposing 44. Offense up to the line fast.
It's a gain of 28 yards. And the Lions, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Captain, drill. Away.
Once more, it's Nix. Completed to his running back. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. 12 yards on that play and a good call, and that's up the 1st.
Just got to love that angle, right? It's been around a long time, but think about it defensively, Kate. How many times you see the backs out of the backfield or just run to the flat? The great running backs know how to plant their foot, sell that flat route, break it off to an angle, and break off the 1st down.
Bombers. Captain, drill.
Nix to throw again. For big yards on the right side. They were going to stop him, but he got enough to make it 1st and goal from the 8.
Just how many times do we see teams go to this route? You go to a Little League field, tell them to, hey, run to the post. It's a playbook staple. And he's someone you could depend on to create space and make catches out of it.
Bombers.
Looking inside the red zone. And he brings it in for the Detroit touchdown. The Lions taking the lead at the end of the 3rd. Well, we all know that he's somebody they like to have working down near the end zone, Brock, and there is so many ways they know how to use him down there.
Yeah, things are constantly different down there when you're trying to defend him, which is what makes defending him so tough, borderline impossible at times. He can make the smallest little tweaks to his route just like a receiver would, and it's a totally different animal, a nightmare for these defenses.
Oh, we need these 3 points. 3 puntos, solo 3 puntos, muchachos. We need these points.
McPherson at the point after. Play clock down to 0, and the flags come out. A little slow to operate the offense, and they're going to back it up as a result of that penalty. They'll try the extra point one more time. Extra distance, no problem for him as his kick is good.
Makes the score Lions 70, Vikings 35. Evan McPherson set to kick off.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Return coming from the 6. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Vikings to the line now. Here's 1st and 10. This is Bigsby. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
That's complete inside the 35-yard line. We're going to have 1st and goal when we begin our 4th quarter. Thankfully, only 1 quarter to play now. We've reached the end of 3 in this lopsided affair. It's going to be the Vikings who have the football, Brock, but given that score, they're going to need points every time out from here on. They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal.
What is that?
Now we give left side to Bigsby. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Vikings making the scoreboard look a touch better. Made the right read on the RPO inside the red zone, Brock, and things worked out.
And you know what is so key about these RPOs? It's that mesh point. It's the details right there. Not immediately giving any indication of what they were going to do, and it created, Kate, the slightest of hesitations for the defense. And that slightest opportunity is all he needed to hit the end zone.
All set now for the kickoff. Ryland with the honors. And this is taken in the end zone, but not returned, so they'll bring this out to the 35. Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10.
Oh, my son! Captain control.
Now Nix. Fits it through the middle. He's all the way across midfield, down and inside that 45-yard line. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And that is good for Detroit 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Away up, Bombers. Captain.
Here's Nix to throw. Sends this to the end zone. Right there, and he knocks it away. Couldn't connect for it all on that 1st down. So back to the drawing board they go for 2nd.
Derwin James on the coverage.
Ready. Away, Bombers. Captain.
Nix. And that was just a little bit too low to be brought in.
You know, in the NFL, offensive-minded teams will call it a perfect Friday. They don't want the ball to hit the ground once. And especially on these short to intermediate throws, you got to count on those being efficient and effective.
Bombers. Captain.
On 3rd down, here's Nix. It's caught, and he has it. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. Get 22 out of that play. And the Lions have a 1st down.
And the Lions 1st down.
Oh, my son!
1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Shanahan. Captain. Throw. Away.
Throwing again. Here's Nix. And look at the footwork there. Touchdown! The Lions continue piling it on here in the 4th. Jaden Reed, the touchdown. The 23rd of the season, tying the record for receiving scores in 1 year. Extra point added on by McPherson. the Lions tack on 7 more to their lead.
Vikings 42. Evan McPherson set to kick off.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Has this at the 6. He'll head out of bounds on the return.
Take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Minnesota into formation. It's first and 10.
Vegas!
They'll run this with Bixby. And he stopped quickly here. 2 yards on the play. We've got second and 8.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Can lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
They run it again with Bixby. And whatever they were trying to do there is not going to work. Defenders all over it, so they take him down for a loss. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
And they can't connect on the third down deep shot. Love the courage they had to try it, but it's incomplete, and now we've got fourth down.
You hear defensive coaches preach this all the time about not giving up the big play. Keep everything in front of you. They're going to need to stay vigilant because he's definitely a receiver who can take the lid off of a defense.
Down big, they're going to exhaust all options, it appears. The offense lining up to go for this. Desperation time here. This is a heater going deep. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Captain.
On first and 10, here's Nix. And he's in for the Detroit touchdown. The Lions running them out of the building. McPherson and the point after.
Evan McPherson for the extra point.
Right down the middle, it's good. And they'll continue adding to their lead.
Lions 84, Vikings 42. Evan McPherson.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Returning it from the 4. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
Vikings take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Maybe on that rapid-pated bill. Now I'm with it. Not even a little bit. Hold on. Know yourself. Know your worth. My actions being louder than my
Vikings to the line now. Here's first and 10. Working from the gun, Williams. And down he goes. The Lions rush gets home. Pretty quickly here.
Williams sacked. A loss of 7 yards. It's second down.
Out of the gun, here's Williams. They connect on the deep shot. And in a blink, they are off to midfield before somebody manages to stop him. A big 34-yard pickup there. And the Vikings are going to have a first down.
First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Running right is Bixby. Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop him behind the line. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that wrong the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
We've reached the 2-minute warning in Detroit. Vikings trying to do some window dressing. Offense to the line, second down. Carry here for Bigsby. He has it to the 23-yard line as he's brought down. It's a 29-yard gain. And that means a fresh set of downs for Minnesota.
Vikings, first down. A gain of 29 yards.
Now it's Bigsby. The big gain followed by a little bit of a loss here. Defense getting the better of him on that run. That one felt kind of counterintuitive there, Brock. They load up the line with that extra blocking, and then the run goes out to the edge anyway.
That's right. You put 2 tight ends on the field, yeah, you can live with a stalemate. It's hard to move people in the NFL, but you do not want to go backwards.
On the give, it's Bigsby. And he's going to be hauled down at the 2. That sets up first and goal.
It's a gain of 23 yards.
Hey, way up here in the booth, can you smell it? Can you smell it? That running back is smelling the it. So he gets him down there to the 2. You know he wants to finish it.
Offense in position now. It's first and goal.
Ready to go!
Bigsby. And this is all for cosmetics as he's in for the late touchdown. The Vikings putting up points in a game decided. Now this one has been a long game, no doubt. But hey, something positive to look back on there.
But they didn't quit, Kate, and I know that sounds a little cliche at this professional level, but it really is an important thing. This one will still hurt, but they showed some execution and fire.
That one splits the uprights. And the Vikings cut into the lead by another point. All set now for the kickoff. Ryland with the honors. And no return here. This is a touchback, and the ball's going to come out to the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10.
Oh, I said! Ready, shoot! Olay, 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 olay! Olay, olay, olay! Wait for it. Bombers. He's coming, he's motion. Hey, hey, hey! Captain, shoot. Oh, olay, olay, olay! Olay!
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. He absolutely fires this one right side. That's grabbed inside the 30. And stop me if you've heard this before, Brock. They've scored again, and they grow that lead further. The Lions throwing 6 more on the blowout. Now the offense and Knicks coming to the line, looking to tack on 2 more.
The Lions will set up for the 2-point conversion.
All right, they're going to throw for it. Forced out to his right. And he can't connect with his man, so they tried for 2, but it doesn't work out.
Lions 90, Vikings 49.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. And it goes for a touchback, so time enough for 1, maybe 2 final plays here. Good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's first and 10.
What is on?
Williams to throw. Downfield finds Lambert Smith. And He's finally down to put a stop to this one, but a notable chunk of yardage broken off with that gain. Fresh set of downs now from the 39. First down throw by Williams. That's caught. It's McLaurin downfield. And this won't affect the outcome, but a positive note to end it as he scores as time expires. The Vikings making the scoreboard look a touch better. Terry McLaurin with the touchdown. His 4th total score of the game. So 6 points at the buzzer, Brock, but 0 effect on our final outcome.
Yeah, I get that, but I'll tell you what, that'll be one of the first plays they watch in the film room this coming week. Like you said, they lose whether that's scored or not, but Coach will always emphasize effort on the field. Reaching that end zone to end an already decided game, that is effort with a capital E.
So in Motor City, it's a home win for the Lions. Well, Brock, we both thought coming into this one that it was going to be a tough hill to climb going up against one of the better defenses in the NFL. But these guys looked and said, Hill? What hill?
And you know what? I think that happens over the course of this week. Sometimes when you know what you're facing, Kate, and you're watching tape and it's a really good defense, you know you got to be on your game. And this offense certainly was today.
So that'll do it for this one. With Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. It's a win for the Lions, as we'll see you next time from Detroit.